to another episode of our DIY series. My name is Chidinma and I'm a service advisor at Mitsubishi Motors Nigeria. Oftentimes when we think about caring for our vehicle, our first point of call is to think about the engine, servicing the vehicle or checking the batteries and all. But we often neglect a very important part of the vehicle, which is the tires. Tires are a very vital part of the vehicle in that without your tires, your vehicle can't move from one point to another. So today I'll be taking you through tips on how to maintain your tires. First tip is to ensure that your tires are kept at the recommended pressure. What this means is you do not overinflate or underinflate. Underinflation can actually lead to wear of your tires as well as overinflation. A good way to know if your tires are overinflated is if you notice wears towards the middle of towards the center of the tires, wear along these threads, then you know that your tires are overinflated. But if your tires are underinflated, they would wear at the both corners, that's on the left and on the right, here and over here. So your tires should actually wear evenly if it's at correct gauge. Fun facts about overinflation of your tires: it can actually cause increased fuel consumption in that when your tires are overinflated, you're causing more load on your vehicle. So in order for the vehicle to overcome that load or to be able to carry the load and move, you need to accelerate more, so thereby causing increased fuel consumption. Another important reason you shouldn't overinflate your tire is because you stand the risk of the tire bursting. So how do you know the correct pressure gauge for your tires? You actually don't need to have that information in your head. The information you need is located on the manufacturer's manual or on the driver's door jamb. Another important tire maintenance tip you should note is that you ensure that you're using the correct tire size for your vehicle. How do you know the tire size for your vehicle? Simple. You can actually look at the driver's jet or you look at the information on the tire. Now, this tire contains almost every information you should know about the use of the tire and safety as well. So looking over here, this is the size of your tires. The 265 here denotes the tire width, so that's from here to here. And then the 60 is the aspect ratio from here to here. The R on the tire indicates that is the radial type tire, and then the 18 gives the rim size, which is from here to here. The H on the tire tells you that your tire can move at a speed of 220 km per hour. The next safety tip is to ensure that you're using tires that have not expired. How do you know when your tires are expired, or how do you know the year of manufacture of the tire? Simple, just look at the tires and you will see the information given over here. So on this tire, I have the inscription 5119. That means that the tire was produced in the 51st week of 2019. So all things being equal, your tire should last 4 to 5 years. So looking at this tire now, just discovered that it was produced in the 51st week of 2019. So that means the tire should be expiring 2023, which is 4 years from 2019. Another important tip you should be mindful of is your tire pressure. A lot of people have misconceptions that this is the pressure you should gauge your tire to, but that is wrong. The tire pressure indicated here shows you the maximum amount of air or amount of pressure that your tire can withstand. Please do not gauge your tire to this pressure. The recommended tire pressure for your vehicle is given on the owner's manual or the driver's door jamb. One way to determine if your tires are due for replacement is to take a look at the wear indicators on the tire. The wear indicators are located between the threads of the tire. So this is a wear indicator, another one, and another one. So the point where the wear indicator and the thread of the tire comes to the same level, then you know that your tire is due for replacement, irrespective of the year of manufacture or when it's supposed to expire. Replace your tires once they get to the same level. Final useful tip in caring for your tires is rotating your tires from time to time, because the position of your tire actually affects how quickly it wears.
Most vehicles have their engines in front, so the front tires would wear faster than the rear tires. It is recommended that you should rotate your tires every 10,000 to 12,000 kilometers or every 6 months, and this will actually go a long way in improving the life of your tire. So when rotating your tires, also take out the time to inspect their condition, how worn out they are, and to know if the tires can be reused. There are two ways of rotating your tires. One is with the spare tire, the other is without the spare tire. The diagram shown on the screen is the tire rotation with the spare tire. So you start from the spare tire and then you move the spare tires to the front right hand side tires. But the tires at the front right hand side, you move it down to the rear right hand side. And the tires originally at the rear right hand side, you move to the spare tires. Then the front left tire and the right left tires can be switched. So the front left tire is taking the position of the right left tire and vice versa. So the tire rotation without the spare tire, so it's just you switching your front right tires with your back right tires and your front left tires with your back left tires.
So that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed our video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.